Hello, welcome. Today we are talking about the Body Slims program and what I am doing to prepare for an intense 10-week weight loss experience. I am so excited for this. I've been pumped up about it for a little while now and I can't wait to do it. This cycle of Body Slims starts on Wednesday, September 25th. Today, I believe, is the 14th, so I have a little over a week and I cannot wait to get started, but I'm also slightly terrified. So I thought it would be helpful to share what I am doing to prepare for this weight loss experience and what you might be able to do too. And I think a lot of what I'm about to say is also probably applicable to any weight loss journey you're about to embark on or any period of intentional weight loss, because it's all kind of the same. But I'm gonna get into what Body Slims is, why I chose Body Slims, and what we're gonna do. If you already know what Body Slims is and that's why you clicked on this video, then you can just skip ahead. I'll have chapters in here. Let's get into it. Body Slims is a weight loss program. It is a group situation. It's all online now. It's on an app or on a website. So you can either do it on the app or on a computer. It is a program made by a gentleman called Gerard Morin. I know I'm not saying it right, but that is how my American self says Gerard Morin, the way it's spelled. So
Gerard Morin.
I'm gonna call him that, or Jer. And the basic mechanics of the program are that you have a calorie budget and you take an hour-long walk every day. Those are the basics. But the thing that makes Body Slims special is oh my gosh, there is a flock of geese flying by. This is the only place I can film this because if I go to my house, my toddler, there's a very high chance that my toddler is going to interrupt me. So we are in nature. So if you hear nature sounds, you're welcome. You're welcome for the time in nature by a river. But anyway, I love it. So where was I? Oh yes. So the thing that does make Body Slims special though is the weekly seminars, and the weekly seminars are led by
Gerard Morin.
And he created this whole program, again, from what I understand, I haven't done it yet, but he created this whole program based on his experience with quitting drinking many years ago. He was like in dire straits, literally about to lose his own life, honestly, from what he described, from his alcohol consumption. And so he joined AA and he was able to turn his life around. He was able to stop drinking. He was able to find joy and change his mindset around his mental health, his consumption of alcohol, all of that. So he decided that since that worked so well for him, he would translate it into a weight loss program. And I don't think that Body Slims is just like AA for weight loss. I don't believe that. I think he has also done a lot of work on studying human psychology, studying human nature, and really just having a whole person approach to weight loss. It is not just about, sorry, there's now a fish jumping out of the river. It is not just about the mechanics of calorie restriction and exercise. Those, I mean, everyone knows that is how you lose weight. But the reason that so many of us cannot lose weight or struggle to lose weight on our own is because of our mindset and the things that we subconsciously believe about food or believe about ourselves. And so from what I understand, that is what Body Slims is. I have gotten all of my information about it from Half of Carla, which I will put in the description, and from the Body Slims website and YouTube channel. Because like I said, I have not done Body Slims yet. This will be my very first time, but I was so inspired by everything that Half of Carla had to say about it that I was willing to put down my own money to try it out myself, because I've been struggling to really stay on top of it, on top of my weight loss. So I am doing it because of everything I just said. I think that sounds appealing, but it was also appealing to me because I myself quit smoking in a very similar way, or what I perceived to be a similar way, which was changing my mindset about smoking and about myself and what I was capable of. And so I read Alan Carr's The Easy Way to Stop Smoking, and I was able to change my thinking about smoking, my thinking about myself, and I haven't smoked in like 6 years. So if that can work for me for smoking, I think this same approach can hopefully work for me with food and weight loss. Now, let's get into how I'm getting ready for Body Slims. I think I have 5, maybe 4. I think I have 5 things I'm doing to prepare. The first one is I did watch a lot of Half of Carla. I watched a lot of her videos about Body Slims so that I felt like I could understand the program, understand what I was getting into, and understand why I'm excited about it. I also watched a couple of videos from the Body Slims YouTube channel itself, where you kind of get a taste of what the weekly seminars are going to sound like. So I did that prep work as a way to like mentally prepare myself, but also just as inspiration, like, hey, this is what has worked for a lot of other people. And if a lot of other people can do it, I can do it too. The second thing that I have done to prepare myself is I've started doing my morning walks almost to a full hour. So before I knew I was going to do Body Slims, I was already committed to doing my morning walks every day, but they were really usually around 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes, but about 30 minutes. I was doing this one loop close to my house and it was fine, but it wasn't anything special. Once I decided I was absolutely going to do this program and that the requirement is to do a full hour all at once every day, I thought it would be a good idea for me to try that out and just see what it felt like, see what route I could take, and see where I would end up at the end of an hour, basically, so that I wouldn't just be like walking in circles because I get bored really easily. So I did that, and I also did it just to see what it feels like in my body. Like, do I have the stamina to do that? Because some people, myself included, might be a little scared of the idea of walking for exercise for a whole hour. So I have started doing my walks for almost a whole hour every morning, holding it loosely, right? If there's something going on, or if maybe it's a really packed day, maybe I don't do the whole hour, but mostly I've been doing the whole hour. Once Body Slim starts, I will make sure that I'm getting up as early as I need to do that full hour before my day starts. Number 3 for preparation for Body Slims is I have gotten all of the equipment that I need. So you don't need a lot of things. You don't have to go out and like buy a bunch of stuff, but you do need some things in order to be successful. Again, from what I understand from Half of Carla. So the things that I have purchased so far, or that I already had, include a scale, like a bathroom scale to weigh my body, which I already had. I have the Renfo scale and it's fine. It's a digital scale. I weigh myself every day already, so that's fine. I also already have a measuring tape, so I'm going to measure my neck, my arms, my chest, my waist, my hips, and my legs. I wouldn't have thought to measure my neck, but Carla suggested it, so I'll give it a shot. I also have already my phone, so you're gonna need something to watch the seminars on and keep track of, you know, all your stuff. A lot of people can keep track of their weight loss, like your measurements and all that, just pen and paper, but I like to do it on my phone. And then also with the phone, you have apps. So I downloaded the Body Slims app a few days before the program starts. I guess they're gonna email a login so you can get into the app. And I also use the health app on my iPhone just to track my weight and my steps and my measurements and all that. And then I use MyFitnessPal. I also use MyFitnessPal. That's what I will be using to track all of my calories. So that's it for the electronic stuff. And then I did purchase a food scale. I just got a really cheap one from Walmart. I don't know how my relationship with that scale is gonna go, to be honest with you. It is something I have never done before. I've never weighed my food before. I have always felt like it is kind of over the top, like maybe it's a little excessive, but I have heard that it is important to not just eyeball your calories, which is how I've kind of done it. So I bought the food scale. We'll see how that goes. I also bought a whole new set of measuring cups and measuring spoons. And I did that because while we did already have some of those things, there's a kayak going by if you hear the water. But anyway, I did buy a whole new set of measuring cups, measuring spoons, because even though we already had some of those things at home, we have pieces that were missing, and then some of them were so old that like the numbers had rubbed off and you couldn't tell if it was like a third or a fourth cup. At least I couldn't tell. Maybe people who are smarter than me could tell. But anyway, bought myself a new set. It was like $9, no big deal. So I've set myself up that way. And anything else, I already have shoes. I already have like shoes that I'm gonna wear for walking shoes. I think they're Asics maybe, or Brooks. They're Asics. They are Asics. I did have a pair of Brooks running shoes that I liked, but anyway, they're what I have. That's fine. And I also have leggings with pockets. That is a big one for me, so I can have my phone with me, keys, whatever I need. And I also bought a reflective vest, which I don't have yet. It is supposed to be delivered soon, but I bought a reflective vest because when I go out for my walks at like 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning, it is still pitch black and I don't want to get hit by a car. So those are the things that I have. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if I need all of them, but I think those are the basics. Yeah, those are the basics. I'm on my walk home from recording that whole thing, and I remembered one more thing that I'm doing to prepare that I totally forgot. So I'm gonna film myself. I'm going to take pictures of myself, my before pictures, if you will. I'm going to take all of my before pictures, front and back, side, the whole shebang. And then I'm also gonna take video of myself. Half of Carla. Carla recommends filming yourself walking in a video, walking towards the camera and then away from the camera. Maybe doing a little spin, I don't know, for the full 360 effect. But I did forget to mention that, and it's really important, really an important part of the whole situation, because I have heard that as you go through the process, sometimes it's easy to get discouraged or to feel like you're not really making a lot of progress on the scale. And if you can have those images of you before you started, and then look at yourself currently, maybe take updated photos and compare them, that sometimes can be really motivational and can really help. And I've already found that to be true, honestly. In August, I didn't lose any weight, but when I took my picture on September 1st and compared it to the picture that I took on August 1st, I still noticed a difference because I was still working out every day. And so I still noticed a physical difference visually. So that is my bonus thing that I forgot to add. So anyway, back to the regular video. The fifth thing. So the fifth thing I'm doing to prepare is giving myself a break. So I know I just said I've been upping my walks, right? But as far as my diet and my calories are concerned, this whole past like month and a half since I lost almost 9 pounds in July, in August and September so far, I have just been letting myself eat when I want, how much I want. I haven't been intermittent fasting. I haven't been restricting calories. I have just been kind of letting myself do whatever my body wants to do. When I'm intermittent fasting, I kind of eat in the middle of the day and that's it. So what I have been enjoying and letting myself enjoy is just eating carbs for breakfast. And that's not something I normally do, especially not when I'm actively trying to lose weight. So I've been enjoying that. And I've been letting myself do it because I know that once I hit hard with body slims, I'm not gonna be doing those things. And so I'm kind of like, you know, just enjoying my time and saying goodbye to bagels and cream cheese and cereal. We're just having our happy, like, romantic summer, our last hurrah before we go hard. And I honestly have just plateaued. I have maintained my same weight within a few ounces this whole time. And I think that it's kind of a positive thing because I've talked about this. I have a whole other video about why I'm happy I had a plateau, but even a few weeks later, I'm still happy about it because I think it's really helping me integrate my new weight into myself and understanding that I am capable of maintaining. And so when I lose even more weight or when I reach my goal weight, I don't have to worry that I'm not going to be able to maintain. I can now believe with evidence that I am capable of maintaining weight loss and that there is a point to all of this, that it's not just gonna spring back up when I, stop the diet. So yeah, so I'm happy about that. And then the very last thing, I don't know what number we're on anymore, but the very last thing that I'm doing to prepare for the Body Slims program or any weight loss adventure is I am really working on my mindset. I'm really working on my mindset. I am trying to put away this belief that I have, this like nagging belief that I'm not somebody who can do it, right? Like other people can do it. Oh, well, Carla lost all that weight on the Body Slims program because she was so heavy that she had way more to lose. So of course she lost it. But it's not gonna be as easy for me because I don't have as much to lose. So that's like one example of something I tell myself. So right now, what I'm trying to tell myself and hype myself up for is absolutely I can lose weight. There is another jumping fish in the river. I absolutely can lose weight, and there is no reason that I cannot be one of those people. There's no reason I can't be one of the testimonial people on the website. There is no reason I can't lose 15 to 20 pounds in 10 weeks. That is 2 pounds a week. That is a perfectly healthy weight loss situation, right? That's not extreme, that's not wild, that is reasonable and doable, especially if I'm gonna be really restricting the calories. So that's what I'm doing, working on my mindset, making sure I have all the stuff I need, getting inspired by other people, spending time in nature with the geese. And the fish and the kayakers and the birds. I am so excited. I don't know if there are still spots available if you want to try and join the Body Slims session this time around, but you can definitely check out the website. I'll have it linked. I am not sponsored by Body Slims. I am spending my own $275 or whatever it is on the program. Nobody's telling me to make this. I am just excited about it. I was inspired, wanted to share with you. And then the other thing that I just want to mention real quick, if you're still hanging in with me, that means you probably like me, or I don't know what it means, but you're still here. I am really working with the idea of trying to start an accountability group of my own. It would be a paid situation. I'm thinking of doing it on Patreon just because that's like the easiest way to do the financial piece. It could be for weight loss, it could be for decluttering, it could be for like any personal goal that you have. My vision is to have a group of like 5 to 10 women where we are just checking in once a week on a Zoom call, actually face-to-face chatting with each other, and in between encouraging each other through chat, whether that's on the Patreon app or whatever, and just really focusing on our goals, focusing on what it is that we want to achieve, and encouraging each other on a regular basis so that we can all succeed. I have found that to be really helpful for me. I go to a therapy group once a week. This would not be a therapy group. I'm not licensed to provide therapy all across the country. I can only provide actual therapy in the state that I'm in. So I don't want to get into providing therapy to, people I meet on YouTube, but I do think I can provide some support, some coaching, some encouragement that is not therapy, that would be very personal. So if that sounds like something that's interesting to you, join my email list. I'm going to put that linked in the description and on the pinned comment. And so join the email list if you're really, really interested in it, or just comment here like, yeah, that sounds interesting, maybe say more about it. So that is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right, I don't know know if this is terrible. I think this is terrible. What? How is this? Okay. I'm gonna get a little bit of it in there. You know? Alright. Is this gonna work? I guess this will work. I want you to see the shore. Alright, I guess this will work. As good as it's gonna get. What is it? What am I doing? Ah. Since that, oh my god, there are jumping fish. You guys, there are fish literally just jumping out of the water. Anyway, so if you hear splashing, that's why. So, body slims.